Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Hard Target movie DVD collection, and obviously it's the full collection of only two movies that they've ever made. So I guess it is complete, or you know, until they ever decide to make any more. I mean, to be honest, I don't think they're ever going to make another one. I mean, when they made the first one in '93, and then the second one, I think it was about 2016. Just check. Yeah, it was 2016. So I mean, many years later, the second film. So to be honest, I mean, some people might not even know there is a sequel to it. I mean, I only found out when because I go for a lot of DVDs when I'm always checking stuff. I mean, I only found out when I went online that there was a sequel. So I mean, I'm guessing a lot of people don't even know there's a sequel. I mean, it's not a massive sort of. I mean, it's a good film. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like something that's massively, you know, well known or going to be remembered as one of the top franchises. Or so I like to do my versions of all these DVD collections, and so I thought I'd do another one on this, and just to obviously for the benefit of the people that probably don't know there is a second one, maybe. But yeah, so obviously, Hard Target, starring the legendary and very popular, obviously well-known Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Hard Target was come out in 1993, and yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good, to be honest, it's a pretty good and solid action film, to be honest. It's it certainly delivers, and it's pretty much action non-stop, mostly all the way through. There's a lot of action scenes which are really, really good. Um, as a fan of strong violence, actiony type films, is certainly one of those. Where it's explosive, a lot of the scenes, a lot of shooting, a lot of fighting, and it's all delivered really well, to be honest. And Van Damme is really, really good in this. I think this is probably one of the better ones that he makes. He's made one of those type of films where some of them have been good and some of them are pretty terrible, especially the ones that just come directly to DVD release and not been at the cinema. I can't remember if this was at the cinema or it was just released on DVD. I can't remember. I was way too young at the time. I was probably about 9 years old when this came out in 1993. So back then I have no idea. Remembering it at all. I think I only saw it years later on video. I think I saw it actually at my uncle's. I think he put it on and for us to watch, and then I watched it. I thought it was really good. So yeah, it's one of the ones. Yeah, it's certainly one of the better ones that he made. He's made some ones that are alright, but some he's made it quite bad. I think there's one where there's I think there's one on a train that's pretty terrible, and one that's but there's a few that are terrible. But this is one of the better ones, and probably one of the ones where sort of turn to like action where it's like an hour and a half. Sometimes they're alright, sometimes not. This is one of the decent, really, really good, and it's just, as I said, I mean, if you've seen it, you'll know, but if you haven't, it's just one of the ones that's just action just all the way through, just literally just non-stop. I mean, obviously there is talking It's part of the story though, but it's just, I mean, when it gets to the action, it just sort of, the scenes just like sort of seem to go on, and they just don't seem to, they just seem, you know, they're sort of like relentless. You think it's just going to be the end, and then it just carries on, and it's really just relentless, like explosive, and yeah, and Van Damme's really good, and the fighting's really good. And yeah, it's just really done really well. It's done by John Woo, who's the director, and he's quite a good director. Yeah, but it's really good, to be honest. Um, Now, coming on to Hard Target 2, which I don't think is any. I don't think it's any collected towards the first film. It's not got Van Damme, and it's got Scott Adkins, who's been in loads and loads of action films. He's pretty good. And Robert, I think it's Robert Nepper that's the villain. This guy here, I think that's his name anyway. But you know, he plays quite a good villain. It's the same sort of thing with Hard Target, where uh, they're doing the thing where they've got to try and stay alive to win the money, or it's just sort of a game, you know. Well, they say it's a game, but it's, you know, you fight to stay alive, and obviously, you know, they do it for the money, cash belt, and then obviously they've just got to stay alive, and they've got to get to this extraction point and try to stay alive while doing so. So they've got to get to the end of the, you know, the end of the extraction point, or wherever it is, you know, with the money belt, and just try and basically stay alive if you do. So it's a bit crazy, but that's the way. So that's a similar sort of storyline where, you know, they're doing that in here, but you know, it doesn't star Van Damme, and you know, it's totally different. And you know, it's years and years later after the first. But it's, first of all, it's not as good as the first one. You know, you can safely say that. And it's not better, but it's not bad. To be honest, I've seen a lot worse. Obviously, I've seen a lot better. But it's just one of those films that's just not bad. As I say, I don't. It's not better than the first, and I don't think it's as enjoyable. But some of the fighting, I mean, Scott Adkins is quite good, to be honest. He does what he needs to do, and I like him. I've got him in quite a few films where he's quite good. And I said he's quite good in this, and it's really, it's all right, to be honest. It's just all right. But I said it won't be remembered as you know, one of the best films ever made. But it's just all right, to be honest. But if you haven't seen it, certainly take a look at it. I'm going to wrap this up, guys, because I'm here in the UK, and it's absolutely hot. It's a period where, I know I've said this in previous videos, it's that time again. It sort of went through hot, then it sort of went through sort of like cooler, and then it's gone back to that stage where it's really, really hot again in the UK. And it's absolutely really hot. I'm standing here doing these videos, and it's absolutely really, really hot. But obviously, business with the channel obviously has to continue, so obviously you still have to make these videos for the channel and for all you guys watching these. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up because it's really, really hot, and I've got other videos to do, and it's just so hot. I'm going to wrap this up anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this vid. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more vids, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye for now, I'll see you soon.